Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Richard, or Maximum Pound 21, and we are back. We're gonna finally, hopefully, finish up home this time. Let's do this shit. So, I found out last time when we were playing that apparently doesn't save you off exactly where you start playing, but it saves you off at the last checkpoint. So I'm back in this fucking this place, this forest, slender the arrival looking shit. So let's find out. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is the last part, because seriously, this shit is longer than anticipated. So hopefully this is the last part of home. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago. Now times were better then. No, I read that fast. Run-on sentence. Almost 3 years ago. 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe it was something else. Your spooky butthole. There's no need for that, Richard. Sorry. Fucked up, guys. Let's see what we got over here. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. What had they been looking for? The batteries for their dildo, be honest. The door was locked shut and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." The door was locked shut and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted under. Oh, I've read it twice. That shit keeps happening to me. I only press it once. Shit. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. The door was locked tight. Come on. Again. Fuck you. Fuck you, home. You. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's go back up here. See what we got up here. See what we got up here, dog. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. No, I didn't go back down. I have to investigate properly. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons. I noticed there were notes to and from the guys that worked here. Oh, my neck hurts. Worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys in the line. Was he? Let's go in here. Let's see what we got in here. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah, I did. The power panel still wasn't working. Should I switch it again? Yeah, I should. Panel seems to be working again. Oh, fuck. What we got in here? The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Oof. Weird. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah, I did. The panel seemed to be working again. This shit is so weird. There's like so much going on. I feel like it's like a bunch of stories are gonna just come together at the end. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card. Oh, I pressed it once. It fucked me again. Fuck you. Let's go back here. I don't know what is in my neck, guys. My neck's killing me. Fuck, I know you're gonna make a joke about it in the comments, but fuck, it hurts. Like, stretch it or something. I feel like I'm fucking transforming into something. Christ. Our old break table. The lawyer of dust and grime. The lawyer of dust and grime residing. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this thing more. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs! What do we got over here? Boxes, seems like. Locker. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Yeah, I did. Great, this one was working. That's good. Wonder what's gonna lead up to. Like, there's like a door I'm opening at the end of this all, or a utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes, I did. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Someone recently got fucked up. It's not gonna end well. The locker was a complete mess hidden at the bottom, though there was a magnetic card. To take the card. There's the card I need. Slip the key card into my pocket. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? I just realized something. How come there's no one like here? Like there's nobody. Like I just realized like all the places I've been, I still haven't encountered anyone. Like not a person or nothing. It's something that's kind of been going on. I've been like ignoring it, I guess. Like I'm like shit, no one's here. That is weird. It kind of makes me think of like this game could be trying to pull something on me. What's going on? Nobody here. Let's go back out here. I have the key card now, so I could go back to that door with the key card shit. See what's we got in there. I used the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Why would you do that? You set yourself up for that. Why'd they board up this room? What's going on in here? This was my locker there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. Our old brick table, the layer of dust and grime. Oh, I already read this shit. They weren't as dusty as the rest of it. Oh, I don't think I read that last time. Whatever. I think this is the key card door, right? No, it's not the key card door. Now I'm gonna be looking for that key card door forever. I forgot what floor it was on. Ah, there it is. Here we go. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yeah, you did. Dude, it's over here. No, why would I do that? No, back in there. Alright. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? Not yet, you didn't jump. I'm gonna jump, don't worry. Unless there really is another way, then, you know, let's go that way. But no, there's not. Yeah, I'm jumping down. Yes, I jumped down. Oh, nice little effect. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. I have a feeling this leg problem you're having is gonna come like full circle. I really do. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah, I did. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't drinking need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Don't need drinking Norman. Who knows? Let's find out later on. That room at the top of the plant. The one with all the bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted who went up there and used that room. As I exited the factory, I didn't recognize where it led. My head ached terribly and my leg was a mess. Yeah, it was. Let's figure out what's going on over here. Over here. Bo Burnham. Your mom, she's slow burning. She don't know anybody, but she so don't know it. She go blow it. I don't know why I'm still rapping. I like to fap. Your mom's got the clap. Alright, I'm done. That's enough. I'm being silly now. Being so silly. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Alright, let's get the fuck inside then, homie. Homie? I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Let me guess, no one's in here either. Fucking ridiculous, bro. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. What is going on in this place? Give me fucking answers. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. I pressed it again. The twice shit. I think it's this Xbox control. Christ. What's going on over here? Let's open up this door. Let's open up the 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 door. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What's this doing here? He's screwing your girl, bro. I don't know if you can piece two and two together, but he's screwing your girl. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots in the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back on the counter? Yeah. I carefully pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted. Oh, I thought the burden was like a metaphor and like the thing moved. Guess not. Norman, what were you doing with all these? Oh, I don't know. Killing people. Sorry. Too real for you guys. There's blood. There's blood. Either blood or someone spilled lasagna. That's equally as upsetting. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. Yeah, you pulled the chain. Like if the chain a single tug and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. Alright, before we go there, see what this guy's watching. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Who would just waste their... Oh, good God. Poor bastard. Jesus, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker, and one of the few friends I had in this town lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserved better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yep. I closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if wanted to. Oh, that's a typo, isn't it? I wasn't sure if wanted to. It was the eye. I got you, you bastard. You've missed the eye. Fix it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Weird. Very weird. Very weird. I'm really starting to think my theory is correct about this whole like secret window shit. Like this guy's the killer. He doesn't remember. So if you guys are, you know, reading along, I'm sure you guys have formed some sort of theory, and I think I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'd never been to Norman's place before, at least I don't remember ever doing so. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yeah, I did, because it asked me, and if asked me, it means it's important. I found the hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. You would do that. You wouldn't wash it here in the sink or anything, right? Fucking genius face. Did I read this table already? Did I read the table already? I'd never been to Norman's place before, at least I didn't remember ever doing so. Let's go back here. Now up the ladder. That's my best Daffy, Donald Duck impression. That's it right there. Subscribe for that, if not for anything else, please. I need you. Tucked against the wall were an old sleeping bag and a portable camping stove. The sleeping bag smelled earthy. Had it been used recently? Norman, were you in those woods? The camping stove looked newer and had a relatively fresh fuel canister locked in place. That didn't seem too safe. A box. There's a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Yeah, you did. I opened up the old cardboard box and you're getting sloppy, motherfucker. Figure it out. And wasn't entirely surprised by what I saw. There were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes, photos, shoes, even that old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? Your wife was taking the D, as some people would so eloquently say. She was down on her knees praying for the D. The camping stove looked newer and had a relatively fresh fuel canister locked in place. That didn't seem too safe. It's weird. So what, I go back down now? It's weird. Figured I'd find more in here. Hold on. I feel like is there like a key? I think I needed a key to get up the front. Is that what it was? Whatever. We'll find out now. Just gonna go to the front again and see what they say. Use a hairpin to pick the lock. There we go, the hairpin. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Well, she stopped by for other reasons. Apparently, the register was mostly empty and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. This shit better get exciting quick. It had been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold. Thinking of him slumped against that chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun. It looked like someone had taken that piece from his store. But why was it in those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty old box of clothes in Norman's attic. I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. You and me both, dude. You and me both. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. It was locked. This wasn't... I would know that, Xbox control, but you insist on finding out, so. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. The gate was locked tight. So again, same problem. Stop resisting, Xbox control. What do we got over here? More of the same old, same old. The neighborhood's local post box. The letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but did I take it? Yeah, he looked at the letter. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. The letter read, Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband, and you're my friend. Oh, and your friend, sorry. I need some time to sort this out away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't you think you can hold that against me. I'm going to tell him and get past this. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to, but he does deserve at least that much. Goodbye. That bitch was cheating on me. The twist continues. Alright guys, that is it for this part. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one, and maybe we'll figure out. Now we know exactly that this bitch is cheating on me with my boy Norman, which is now dead. We know a little bit of what's going on, and hopefully we'll find out some more in the next one. Please guys remember to rate, like, and comment below if you like what you see, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.